Hello everyone, this is Jay and it is Sunday, which is when I make my weekly video giving an update on my portfolio after all of the purchases that I made in the past week, and I'm also going to be reviewing my purchases. But I also want to review this company in the consumer staples that I kind of would like to own actually, and I think some of you are also researching this stock. But before we go into the updates tab, please don't forget to hit that like button to continue to support the channel, and please subscribe so you can continue to see the journey of growing this dividend portfolio. Alright, so let's go right into the updates tab, and here it is, all of my purchases that I made today. In column A, it is all the ticker symbols and company names. In column B, it is the total purchases that I made, and then in column C, it is the day which they were all made on Friday and at the share price that they were at when I made the purchases. So my very first purchase was SCHD for $26. The share price was at $72.68, which it was awesome. Then I made another purchase of VYM of $25. Share price was at $107.68. I am being a little bit more bullish on VYM because I really want to grow that position. Subscribe to the channel so you can continue to see how I continue to grow that position. Then my next one was J&J. It is still on a dip. It is still under my cost, so I made a $15 purchase. I wanted to put a few more dollars extra, but I couldn't. The share price was at $154.28 at my time of purchase. Then FXAIX, which is my weekly $10 contribution to the S&P 500 index fund, share price $160. Then my next one, it was $5 into each one of these companies, which it was Kenvue, Kenvue, ticker symbol KVUE. I've been making a $5 purchase every week. Share price was $20.80. Then PFE, which it continues to dip and dip and dip. And it was $5. Share price was $28.77. Then Vici, share price was $30.49. Then Realty Income, I'm still buying because it's still under my cost. I continue to bring down my cost, but not as aggressive as I was before. The share price was $53.82. Then PG, Procter & Gamble, I made a $5 purchase. Share price was at $145.38. And then here it is, the total in purchases that I made on Friday. It was $100.73 right here, which it was awesome. I'm really want to continue growing this position right here in PG. All right, so let's go right into my portfolio. And these are all of my holdings. This is the spreadsheet that I use. If you're new to the channel, this is a spreadsheet that I use to continue to track my portfolio, my holdings. All of this information, I bring it out of my Fidelity account. Most of the information, some of the information is populated automatically by Google Finance. But like my total shares, my cost basis, and a few other things I do from Fidelity, which I'm not affiliated. So I have 32 shares of SCHD. My cost per share is at $72.45, which I'm very excited about. Realty Income, I'm almost at 25 shares. My cost per share is $58.17, which I'm very happy about. I'm continuing to bring that down, but now slowly, because I have over $1,400 invested in this company. That's including the dividends reinvested. I'm down $100 in performance. Bank of America, I'm still holding the same amount of shares, 28.5. My cost per share is $28.49. I'm in the positive by $70, which is awesome. J&J, I'm continuing to make purchases in J&J. I have 4.7 shares right now. My cost per share is $160.54. I'm in the negative by $28. I'm continuing to bring my cost down on this one, so I'm very excited about that. Then my next one, it is Maine for 15.6 shares right now. The share price is at $42. It's continuing to run up. My cost per share is $38. Most of my purchases, I've made them around this price, either $40 or under, pretty much. That's why I am in the positive by $62. and I'm hoping that they give that a special dividend this month. One of the subscribers put it in the comments. I think it was like 2 videos ago, so I'm hoping it does happen. I did not do any research to see if they are going to, but the subscriber did say that they will. All right, so VYM, I'm at 5.7 shares. I'm definitely being very aggressive with this one. I have over $590 invested into this company, into this ETF, sorry. And I am in the positive by $17. All right, so Procter & Gamble and Coca-Cola right here. These are in the consumer staples. Procter & Gamble, I'm at 3.4 shares. I'm still in the positive because my cost per share is $136. So the $5 that I just purchased was over my cost per share. But I really want to continue growing this company. I am a big fan of it. My family is a big fan of it, and especially my wife, it is a big fan of their products. So I have over $460 invested into this company. I am in the positive by $28. So it is way above my cost. And then Coca-Cola, I'm at 7.3 shares. My cost per share is $57.54. I was being very aggressive, a little aggressive when it was in the lower 50s. So I was able to lower my cost per share. I think I was like around $59 when it went on a dip. So I was able to bring down my cost, I think, by $1 something or $2, which is awesome. Now I am in the positive by $7, but I want to continue growing this position. So the one company, I'm going to go into the stock analysis tab. I have it open over here already. And it is the Hershey Company, ticker symbol HSY. I know that there's some of the subscribers that are looking into this company and it's really on a dip. So if we go into the year to date, right here, and we click on it, it is down 19.4%. It is looking at a great opportunity to buy, in my opinion, right now. But let's look at the numbers of this company, which is the market cap is $38.2 billion. The revenue, it is $11.616 billion. The earnings per share, it is 9.27, and the PE ratio, it continues to go down. It is now at 20.04. The forward PE, it looks like it's gonna continue to go down. But of course, this is just estimates, 18.56. But look at this dividend. The dividend yield right now, it is at 2.57%. So it is $4.77 a share per year. It is looking really good right now. The ex-dividend date, it passed already. It was on November 16 of 2023. So we will go through their dividends information in a few. The 52-week range, if you see the 52-week low, it is $183.74. And right now the price, it is at $185. To me, it is looking good to start doing some research. Please let me know in the comment section if you have done any research on this, if you're planning on buying. It is looking very, very good. I really like this company also. I like their products. I don't think they're going to go bankrupt or anything like that anytime soon. If we look into their financials right now, you see that their revenue, it is in billions US dollars. And if you see, it just continues to grow, the revenue. From 2018, 7.79, then 2019, 7.99 billion. Then in 2020, they crossed the $8 billion mark. In 2021, 8.97, and in 2022, 10.42. So it's definitely looking really good, the revenue. And then right here in the overview, it said that the revenue, I'm guessing this is for this year, 11.16. So that means it's just going to continue growing. Let's check the balance sheet. Let's take a look at the total debt. And if you see the chart right here, the total debt, it is continuing to grow. But it looks like it grew a lot during the pandemic in $5 billion right here. But then it went back down to $4.7 billion. So this is something to do some research, some more research. Are they still paying off debt, which is awesome. I would not like to see debt continuing to grow, but this is looking pretty good if they're gonna be lowering their debt and paying off their debt. And then let's see their cash flow. Let's see their free cash flow, because that's what they use to pay off their debt. And it is continuing to grow, as you see right here in the chart. In 2019, it was at $1.4 billion. Then in 2020, it went down to $1.2 billion. I'm guessing because of the pandemic. And then 2021, $1.5 billion. 2022, $1.8 billion. So let's see if that cash flow continues to grow, but it is growing. So it is looking really good. You got to do some research in it. Continue to look at their financials. But to me, this company is looking really, really good. Not financial advice, guys. Always do your research. And the forecast, all of the analysts, they call it a consensus buy for this company. Right now, they estimated in the next 12 months, it is a low of $180, which is very close to the 52-week low with the price that it is at right now. Right now, it is at a 185. But if you see the average that is expected to go up to is 235, and the highest, it is $285 a share. So this company, I don't think is going to go out of business anytime soon. I don't think they're going to go bankrupt either, since their cash flow continues to grow. Their dividend yield, as I've said before, 2.57%. The annual dividend, it is $4.77 a share per year. Look at that payout ratio. It's only 51%. So they still have some room to continue to grow that dividend. And look at that dividend growth, 15%. That's definitely looking really, really good. And it looks like if you're a shareholder of Hershey, you will be getting paid this week right here. I think that's Friday, December 15. So you will be getting a nice dividend of $1.19 per share. Please let me know in the comment section, are you a Hershey shareholder? How many shares do you hold? You're going to be getting a nice dividend right there. So this is a company, if you want to put it on your watch list, do your research. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Then I'm going to continue right here reviewing my portfolio. The S&P 500 Index Fund, 2.4 shares. I just continue to make $10 purchase, and I'm holding in for the long term. PFE, it is my next holding right here at 11 shares. I am being very aggressive with this company. I just purchase every week pretty much. I started when it dipped into the $35, $36, right around there. And right now it is at $28.78. I'm still not nervous. I am going to continue to make purchases on this one. I'm just going to continue to DCA. I love to DCA, and I love the DCA strategy right now. I am down $65, but I am just going to continue to make purchases. But I got to do some research also. I got to do some more deeper research. I wasn't able to do it this week. I was researching other stocks. Apple, it is 1.4 shares. My cost per share is $132. I'm up $94. So this is the one that is, I think it is by percentage, it is the most positive right now at 32% in the positive, which is awesome right now. But I do wish I bought more shares around that price. Then MPW, I did not make any purchases. I am at 60 total shares. My cost per share is $9.54, and right now it's like half the price of $4.69. I'm in the negative by $293. Then Vici, it is one of my favorite real estate positions right here. 8.2 shares right now. Share price, it is at $30.51. My cost per share, it is $30.06. I was able to bring down my cost. I'm going to continue buying while it is in the 30. I'm up only $3.74. Then my next one, it is Starbucks, which I forgot to make a purchase of. I wanted to buy $5 and I totally missed it this week. It is at $96. It is still above my cost. They're having some union issues, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I saw in the news. But I think they will come through. I don't think Starbucks will be going away anytime soon. Everyone loves them drinks. Every time I pass by a Starbucks, it's always packed. Like there's at least a minimum of 10 people when I go to Target and I see the line. There's always a line, and then in the drive-through, there's always any stores that are out there and have a drive-through. There's always people in the drive-through. So this is a very busy company. I'll probably do some research, a little bit of research, to see where the cash flow is at and all that debt and all that stuff. But I am planning on continuing to hold. And then my last one, it is CanView. I'm at 9.9 shares. By next week, I'll be 10 shares because I'm going to most likely I'm going to be making another $5 contribution next week. The share price, it is at $20.61, and my share price, it is at $23.30. I am down $26, but I'm going to continue to purchase this company. I'm planning on holding long term. Then I have $145.61 in cash, which it adds up to my market value of $9,621. And that is awesome right there. I am almost at the $10,000 mark. I'm hoping I cross it before the year end, but let's see. I'm just gonna, that's not, my last goal that I want to achieve, but it is definitely the next goal that I want to achieve at the moment, which is $10,000, and then just continue. And then my next one is just gonna be $20,000, and hopefully I could get to it by next year also. I'm gonna try to be very aggressive as I can. Then right here, I made my adjustment into SCHD. I put the average dividend per month, which is 0.6645 cents per share. That was the average for this whole year. I added all of the dividends that they paid this year, and then I just put an average, and this gave me a yield cost of an estimated 3.67 according to my cost per share right now. And then my estimated yearly dividend from SCHD, it is $86. So I should get around $86 in the next 12 months if they don't change their dividends. If they pay the same ones that they paid this year, I should get, and I keep the same amount of shares, I should get around that much. And what I did, which I'm very excited to show you, it is actually this column right here, this column Q. If you want to pause it, you could take a look at the numbers. Or I just made a spreadsheet that shows me right here my estimated yearly income per holding, which is right here. If you want to pause it, you could take a look at it too. And my top holding that pays me the most, it is SCHD at $86 a year. This is, of course, this is all estimated, so they should pay me around that much. Then Old Realty Income, $75. My third, it is Maine for $44. Then my fourth position that pays me the most dividends in a year, it is MPW at $36. They used to pay me more, but they had a dividend cut, which it hurt, but it's still okay. The company is trying to recover, and I'm hoping that they recover. I'm really hoping that they do. Then after that, my next largest position that pays me the most dividends in a year, it is Bank of America, ticker symbol BAC at $27, and then J&J at $22. I'm continuing to make purchases in J&J. I really like this company. I'm planning on holding long term. I want it to pay me even more and more in dividends. PFE right here, it is creeping up right now at $18. Yeah, it is my next possession that pays me the most dividends at $18 in Pfizer PFE. They do have a high dividend yield. Just do your research first. Don't purchase it just because you see it right here in this video. But I do encourage you to do some research in it. Then BYM at $17 a year. So these are all of my holdings right here. How much they pay in yearly dividend, which is awesome. You can pause it and you can review it in here. All right, so these are all of my holdings right here. These are all my holdings in this chart, and it shows by percentage. You could pause it, you could review it. I hope oh man, I ran out of words. I lost my train of thought. All right, so please let me know your opinion in the comment section. I really lost what I was going to say. But please let me know your opinion on Hershey. What were your purchases this past week? Do you make purchases on Friday? I really like to do that DCA investment. I really like to follow that DCA strategy. I'm a big fan of it, to be honest with you. Don't take this as financial advice, guys. But I really like the DCA strategy. I really like to continue to purchase fractional shares. As you can see, I am continuing to grow and grow the dividend portfolio by just making $5, $10, $20 purchases into almost each one. I really, really like it. And my goal it is to continue to grow that dividend, that yearly dividend for the future. All right, please don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I really appreciate how the channel is growing. I'm really trying to get to 500 subscribers and then hopefully to 1,000 and then hopefully continue to grow to 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. I really, really appreciate it. I did not know this channel will get to where it's at right now. And I'm really getting very motivated. I like to read your comments also. I really like to answer to them personally. I take any opinion, even if it's positive. If it's positive or even if it's negative, I read any opinions and I express my opinion also. So definitely appreciate all of the support. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor and this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your due diligence and research before investing in the stock market. Thank you.